boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new video. Oh, I actually need to be in this lane. Whoops. By the title of this video and possibly the thumbnail, I have no idea what the thumbnail is yet, but you guys know what this video is all about. It's pretty much all the new riders that there are going to be in this riding season. When I got into riding 2 years ago, it felt like I was not running into anyone in this state. Now, obviously, other states, I'm sure there's a lot of bikers, but in this state, yeah, not a lot. Well, 2 years ago, there weren't many. But as the years keep on progressing, a lot of the people that I know and a lot of the followers that I've pretty much ran into, they have constantly asked me what is the best starter bike to start on, because I am looking at getting a bike soon. And this is that year where all those people are getting that bike. So this is pretty much just like a welcome new riders, okay? Ride safe, and kind of like a beginner lesson on, you know, what happens in the biker life and what to look out for, and what's a good starter bike to start on, and just all that type of stuff. So if you guys are new to riding, make sure to watch this video. If you guys aren't new to riding, then hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Either way, hope you guys enjoy the video. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, let's make the first topic of why get into riding, or why you are getting into riding. Now, everyone has their different reasons for getting into riding. If you are getting into riding because you're going through a bad mental state, it is not recommended. Do not hop on a motorcycle. These things are death machines. People all over do not see you, and they will cut into your lane and they will cut you off, and it's just, you don't want to ride the bike when you're in a bad mental state. Even if you already have a bike or own a bike, you never want to jump on a motorcycle when you're in a bad mental state. But if you are getting a bike because of different reasons, such as your buddy just got a bike, or you see all these people having fun on the motorcycles and stuff like that, then that's a pretty good reason, you know? But then it leads to the fact of what motorcycle should you start on, if that is the main reason why you're getting a bike, is to pretty much just have fun with friends, or get to meet new people, or just join the biker community. What is a good biker, or what is a good bike to start on? And I've gotten this question a lot of times all over my social medias on what the best biker is, or what's the best bike to start on. And I recommend this exact same thing to everyone. If you are new to riding anything with a clutch, oh my god, voice crack. If you're new to riding anything with a clutch, or, you know, just a motorcycle in general or anything, I would recommend starting on a 300cc or a 400cc, or if you, I mean, you could even go lower than that, but it depends on what your goal is. Like, do you want to have fun going fast and stuff like that? But everyone has a different goal when riding. But that is my recommendation. If you don't have any clutch experience, then get on a 300 or a 400 and have that, you know, for a couple of months, couple of weeks. Who knows, you might outgrow it right then and there. I mean, you might learn the bike fast if you're a fast learner or not. When I first started on a bike, I knew a little bit about a clutch. I'd never been on anything with a clutch. I am a very fast learner though, so I found a 600cc and I was like, oh, this bike looks clean. So I picked it up, and my dad actually test rode it for me, and he said everything's good. So we got the bike back. He actually rode it back. I drove the car back, and then a couple days after, I literally just took the bike out, learned the bike, learned the bite point and the clutch and all that, how to shift, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And yeah, I started on a 600, but I mean, that's not for everyone. Just because I started on a 600 doesn't mean you guys should. But if you guys do have clutch experience and like going fast and stuff like that, then a 600 could be good for you. And then that leads kind of like to the next topic of, if you guys do get a 600, or even just any bike in general. It can be literally any bike, because it relates to anyone. Doesn't matter if you're going fast, doesn't matter if you're going slow. Accidents happen all the time. So you want to constantly be aware of your surroundings, because cars just turn into you. Hey, what's going on, brother? Cars just turn into you all the time. They, you know, you're a very small target. It's very hard to see. And usually when you take the motorcycle course, you kind of learn that whole gist of things, where to be positioned in the road, and, you know, if you're riding solo and stuff like that, or if you're riding with a group of people, where to be. But what is happening over here? Got a wreck or something? Not the Mustang. Typical Mustang things, am I right? I'm going this way, yeah. No, the Mustang and the Beamer. I'm even see any damage. I kind of lost my train of thought, but I believe I was on the topic of people kind of just swerving into you and not seeing you just because you're such a small target. I believe that's where I was. But you are a very small target on this bike, and you have all of this lane. When you're in a car, you're pretty much taking up the entire lane. When you're on a bike, you can fit 3 bikes right next to each other and still be fine. Like, you're still not really taking up the lane. So you have all of this lane to work with, and cars will not see you. Alright, so now that we got out of the topic of... Wait, hold on. What did I even start with? What the fuck? I forgot what I started with. What did I start with? Oh, yeah. Okay. So now that we've gotten out of the topic of the reasons on getting a bike and what bike you should start on, now let's get into the part of should you buy gear or not. Now, when I started on a motorcycle, I'm an idiot. I wore no gear. I was one of those jigsaw people wearing just shorts and a t-shirt, and that's pretty much it. Every now and then I'd probably throw on like a sweatshirt or anything like that, but then, you know, obviously I don't have that much protection. So if I go down, then I'm screwed. Road rash, death, potentially. It just depends on the accident and, you know, just what happens in the accident. But should you get gear? The answer is 100% yes. If you guys fall down, which most likely with your first motorcycle, you will fall down. It just depends on when. When I had my 600, luckily I only fell down once, and I was in a parking lot. So I was literally making a right-hand turn. I didn't have speed, and I fell. Okay, I didn't scrape anything. Actually, I think I like scraped my knee up a little bit, but I mean, just that small little accident, making like, I was going maybe 5 miles an hour. With that small accident, I scraped up the palms of my hands and my like leg-ish, part of the knee-ish type area, and it doesn't feel good, you know? It does not feel good just sliding across the pavement, even at that speed. So imagine going, you know, the actual speed limit, 35, 40, if you're on the highway, 60 or 70, 80, imagine sliding across at that with a t-shirt or shorts on. You're not gonna have a fun time, like, at all. You're gonna be hurting pretty bad. So yes, you 100% should get gear. And that actually kind of leads me to the topic of I'm sponsored by a company. Okay, this video is not sponsored. I'm sponsored by a company, NBT Clothing. They're not paying me to say this at all, but I've been wearing their gear more often. I still need some of their pants, but they have armored sleek gear. So even if you don't want to look like you're wearing gear, then you can literally buy a armored hoodie, which is what I'm wearing right now, and you can also buy some armored pants, which protects your pretty much every vital area, your buttocks, your knees, everything. So check them out. If you guys do, make sure to use my code DEAN at checkout for 15% off your purchase. And it's very good gear, guys. I recommend checking them out. But that's not the only gear selection. Of course, there are hundreds of brands giving out motorcycle gear and helmets and stuff like that. Like we're getting onto that topic as well, of, you know, helmets, because that's obviously a part of your gear as well. But there are hundreds of brands out there. AlpineStar, DC, Denise, I don't know how to say it, but they have like half like not sweatshirts, like, I don't know what to call it. It's pretty much like an armored half piece, and it either protects your bottom half, your upper half, or you can get a one piece and it protects everything. And so that you hop in the suit, and it's just a one-piece suit, so you're protecting all your legs, your elbows, back, everything, literally everything. Usually track riders wear that, so if you want to look like a badass on the street, get a one-piece. I mean, that's what I'm planning on getting, is a full-on one-piece and just riding on the street, because gear is fucking sick now. I mean, I put some on just a while back ago when it was like a little bit colder outside, and it was sick. Like, I felt nice. I felt like I was very secure and tight. So if I fell down, like, I was chilling. I was getting right back up and hopping right back on the bike. If the bike was good, of course. But I mean, yes, gear is 100% a must-have. Doesn't matter what you get. It can be a sleek gear like the NBT clothing that I'm wearing right now, or it can be actual leather gear, and it can be a one-piece, two-piece, doesn't really matter. But get gear, guys, okay? That's literally a must-have. You do not want to fall down and then feel that pain for a couple weeks, maybe even a month. So get gear if you are getting a motorcycle. Continuing on with the whole get gear thing, we'll talk about gloves, talk about helmets, what brands to buy. Anything DOT approved, that is the helmet that you want. You don't want to find an off-brand helmet that's $60 and say, oh, this should protect me. No. You want to find a certified DOT approved helmet and make sure that when you go down, the helmet's not just going to crush your skull inside of the helmet, because I mean, that's just, you know, you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen at all. So get a DOT certified helmet. I have a DOT certified. I'm using the AGV K1 helmet. I love AGV. By the way, AGV, please sponsor me. I love your guys' helmets. What's going on here? Got the red. Who's got the red? You got the red. We got the green. All right, we're going. But don't cheap out on a helmet, guys. Seriously, you don't want to be spending anywhere below like $100 on a cheapy helmet that's most likely not going to protect you if you go down, especially hard. So buy a good DOT approved helmet that a lot of reviews have been, you know, sent on the helmet, so a lot of people know that it is safe. That is what you're kind of looking for. And then gloves, on the other hand, when I first got gloves, they were nothing but summer gloves. They weren't like leather-y. They were AlpineStar. I love AlpineStar. By the way, AlpineStar, please sponsor me. I love your guys' stuff. I want a full-on tracksuit of AlpineStar. That's what I'm going to be getting in the future. So please sponsor me if you guys are watching this. But my first gloves were some very summer gloves. They weren't like the best, you know. If I fell down, I'd probably, you know, tear a hole in them or something like that. They weren't really the best gloves. But now I have these, I think they're the SMX2 AlpineStar gloves. They're leather. They got some carbon fiber on them. They look really nice. They feel nice. They feel like very secure. And if I fall down, I can like really just drag my hand on the concrete for a little bit, and it's probably not going to tear a hole, at least immediately. These gloves feel insanely nice. So actually, I recommend you guys go in the description, get yourself some pairs of SMX2s or even SMX1s. These are very nice gloves. AlpineStar is not paying me to say that. They don't even know who I am. I just really like these gloves, so I recommend them to you guys. I guarantee you will like them as well. Ew, it smells like poopy around here. Alright, I think we're gonna end the video right here. Okay, I think that is going to be the end of the video. I think I pretty much covered everything. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I think I covered everything. I got the full-on gear, one piece, two piece, full leathers, you know, NBT stuff, gloves, helmet, and the reasons to ride, and the bike that would best fit you guys, depending on, you know, the skill level. So I think I pretty much covered everything. But if I didn't, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I read all the comments, so I will respond to you. And other than that, yeah, that is going to be the video. So if you guys did enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Share this video with the person that should get a bike. That's what you should do. Share this video with the person that should get a bike. Hey, what's going on, brother? But share this video with the person that should get a bike, and all that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.